Alright, hello and welcome, my fellow humans. I'm gonna hope that it picked that up. Anyway, welcome to a new series that I want to be starting. I'm hoping to do this every week. So, I'm gonna call this Stay a While and Listen. Terrible Deckard Cain voice. I cannot do a Deckard Cain voice. Don't ask me to do one again. I'm not good at it. I'm sorry. I apologize. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys a bit of a story, and I figured what would be better than Diablo 3 in the background with Deckard Cain's iconic Stay a While and Listen phrase that he likes to say. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about this show that I went to. I live in San Diego, and there is a concert venue that called Soma. Now, this isn't the nicest place that, you could go and see a concert. Honestly, the place is kind of trash. I mean, you walk in and the lobby looks pretty decent, but dear God, if you touch the floor of the actual venue spot itself, like where the main stage, like the floor of the main stage and the side stage, like you're walking out with AIDS. You definitely have AIDS on your hands, and I know that that's an exaggeration, but not joking. I would never touch that ground and then touch like another sensitive, easily contaminated part of my body, like my eye or something, because I would definitely get something in my eye, like pink eye or some shit like that. You cannot take a step on this floor without stepping on like black old ass gum. And it's everywhere. You cannot step on in a single square inch of that venue, of that floor, and not be stepping on gum. Anyway, so tonight I went to go see a band called Born of Osiris. Now, this isn't a hyper well-known band or anything like that. They are a metalcore band, and that's mostly the kind of bands that end up going through Soma. Now, I have a love-hate relationship for this venue for that exact reason of it's one of the only places that you can see metalcore bands in San Diego. Every blue moon, Amon Amarth will end up at the House of Blues, which luckily they're playing at soon. But anyway, so me and two buddies of mine, we go semi-regularly to Soma to see, some kind of band that's playing, or whoever it may be. So tonight was Born of Osiris, which was pretty exciting. I mean, I was stoked for it. I love Born of Osiris. But we had these four bands beforehand that we did not know who they were. My buddy Jake, I think he had heard of one or two, and maybe Josh, my other friend that normally goes with us, maybe heard of another one of them, maybe. No guarantees, that's a big maybe. But they were all god fucking awful. I mean, just so bad. The first two bands, let's see, the first one was Bad Omen, and the one after that was, what was it? It was Era. There we go, Era. And the only things, like, okay, each band had drummers, they each had guitarists, and they had their screamers. Remember, this is metalcore, where there's going to be a lot of screaming going on. But you could hear only the screamers, and you could only hear the drummers. You could not hear the guitarists at all. And I mean at all. It was terrible. This was one of the loudest shows that I've ever been to, and it was just so fucking bad. And then third band comes out. It was After the Burial. Now, they were better balanced with their volumes of their instruments. Like, the drums was overwhelming for all four of these bands. The first four before Born of Osiris came out. But this one wasn't as bad. But they had a clean vocalist. with the highest voice and literally sounded like he was drunk. Me and my friends were sitting there really contemplating like how much this gentleman had to drink. It was that bad. There was nothing coherent to this man at all in the way that he sang any of his vocals. It was really, really bad. And then the fourth and final band to come out before Born of Osiris, again the headliner, was Veil of Marie. No. Veil of Marie? Veil of oh my god, I totally forgot the name. Anyway, they had no consistency to their sound. Like they would go heavy and then suddenly out of nowhere the tone would change like completely 180, and they did this like 9 times in the first song. The first song felt like it was like 15 minutes long and made up of like 9 different songs. They would have been good. They could have been good if only they could have just stayed consistent in their sound. It was the strangest thing. My buddy Josh, he straight up walked right out and back into the lobby. He was like, "No, I'm done. I can't take it." He got that mad that he just walked right out. And I almost went right behind him, but I didn't want to leave Jake there by himself. He wasn't as irate about how bad the band was. He was enjoying it a little bit more, but I mean, like I said, they were better. They could play, but it still sounded terrible. Just fucking terrible. And of course, I ended up having to use the disgusting bathrooms at Soma. Here, my first time using the bathrooms at Soma was due to the fact that a gentleman bled all over my arm. There, obviously, with metalcore shows, you're gonna have your mosh pits and your walls of death and all that kind of stuff. Well, I guess this gentleman got injured and was bleeding profusely from the nose and walked by me on his way to the bathroom, and I didn't realize right away because it's not like I felt something cold or anything, but after he had walked by me, I started to feel something wet on my arm, and I was like, oh, what the hell is that? And at first I thought it was sweat. You know, okay, some guy sweat on me, like a big glob of sweat on me, no big deal, you know. Okay, that's gross. I wouldn't want that to happen to me, but, you know, no big deal. But then I can smell it, and it has that strong, metallic, iron scent that blood always has, and then I am grossed the fuck out. I cannot believe that this guy walked by me and just bled his fucking nose bleeding blood all over my goddamn arm. I was pissed. But I had to go into the bathrooms, and I didn't even want to wash my arm. The bathrooms were disgusting, and I had confirmed tonight, since I had to go to the bathroom, they're always disgusting. They're fucking, oh my god. I walked in there, and my friends are joking about now I have the herp. Because I walked in there, I must have the herp automatically. But Born of Osiris was great. They were really good. I look forward to another chance to see them again. Hopefully they'll come out to Soma again. And that's the thing about Soma. I've got a good amount of stories from Soma, because it's always an ordeal. It's always an event going to that place. And not necessarily is it always positive. But anyway, I just wanted to get on, you know, play a little Diablo and tell a bit of a story before I went to bed tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. You know, hopefully I will manage to get myself to post another story again soon. I've got tons of them. coming. That's why I'm very much considering, well, not just considering, but I want to actually make this a series, because I've got a bunch of really sad but really funny stories at the same time. So, anyway, until next time, I will see you guys then. Later.